there because all of my people are not from this area. So that's why I say great start in FLX weekend. So if anyone's interested in ever visiting the Finger
Like when you
Lakes,
come up,
when you come up,
this is one of the things you should do.
absolutely. Because
Okay.
whenever we have, I don't know if it happens with
I
you.
thought you were saying that you were having dumplings for breakfast.
No, I wasn't having dumplings for breakfast. But like, I don't know if you and Irene ever go through this thing where you're like, what should we do? I don't want to do the same thing. Let's do something a little bit different. So I keep a list of things that like, oh, we should have gone there for food, or we should have gone this, or we should have done that. I keep a list now. So when Kevin's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, let's get Sans dumplings.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I was gonna take her to the Hall Diner yesterday for breakfast.
The what? The what?
The Hall Diner.
Oh, the Hall Diner. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you get excited about it. I'm not
do.
really excited about it, but you get excited about it.
We went. You weren't excited that we went?
Not really.
Okay.
But it's something different.
That was fun.
And, so anyway.
That was a hurricane, I think.
What?
Wasn't that during a hurricane? Did we like, it was really rainy. I mean, like, it was me, you, and Malus and Jeff.
Oh, I don't remember if it was raining or if it was a nice day.
We ended up going to Climb and Binds after Twisted Rail.
Yeah, I guess it did rain.
It did rain.
I remember having a raincoat.
We had matching outfits.
Yes, we did.
We did not coordinate.
Yeah, no, we were gonna go to the new Hall Diner, but we ran out of time, so
that does happen.
We ended up having to stay in town.
Sans dumplings, highly recommend it for dinner. It is takeout only. We had the pork dumplings, lamb dumplings. FYI,
I love lamb.
So when I was biting into the lamb dumpling, like juice squirted out. We all laughed. It was just Kevin and I laughed. Then Kevin did it, and the same thing happened to him. Just the juice squirts out.
He didn't bite a little hole in it first to relieve the pressure.
I don't have to do that for the pork.
Well, lamb is better.
Lamb was awesome.
Lamb.
And then we ordered the bao.
Sorry.
The bao. So it's like.
Are you pronouncing that correctly?
Bo. You're right. It's Bo.
Bo? I still don't know what you're talking
about. BAO. That's how.
Bo.
It's like this, like.
Boo.
Like, it looks like
it's like the big puffy ones.
The big puffy thing.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I put in there. And
is it like bread? What is it like?
It's like kind of like a softer dumpling. And they filled
like a fluffy dumpling.
In there. Yeah. Oh yeah. And the dipping sauce is kind of like a little sweet, but inside
a little sweet.
But inside it was just a little. I think we got the vegetarian one, and it was like a little bit of vegetables, but they had these cool little noodles in there, and I had so much fun eating those. I thought that was like the best meal. Best meal I had that Friday night. It was just so much fun. And I got a bottle of their Riesling, Kettmanner Riesling, because I'm like, well, she's like, well, we have the dry, the middle, or the sweet, and I'm like, can't go sweet. Don't want to go sweet.
Why would you go sweet?
And can't go dry because I don't know where Kevin's
always
comfort.
Go dry.
I don't know his comfort level. So we went middle. And I have to tell you, that wine was just such a fine experience.
What wine did you get?
We got the middle Riesling. I can't remember. I have a picture on Facebook. It's the Riesling. Not the dry one, the middle one.
Interesting.
It was so good. It was so delightful. I'm going to talk about this on air. So
no, you don't have to.
Oh, no, I'm going to.
You're the one that is in control of what comes out of your mouth. Almost. Like, you can try to control what's coming out of your mouth.
So Kevin was opening up his bottles of old wine. I think there was like a 2003 Riesling. And I'm like, oh.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, it's not a good sign.
It's not a good vintage.
No, it doesn't even matter who it is. Well, he opened it up and I poured it. I'm like, I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Was it vinegar?
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah.
So, he took he took a scent, he's smelling it, and he took a sip and he's like,
it's fine.
No, he's trying so hard not to show disgust on his face. And so he's like, he gives it to me and I take a sniff. I'm like, no, I can't now. And he's like, you're such a snob. I'm like, no, I just know it's bad.
Yeah.
Just
there's
by
no way
it's
not bad.
It can't come back. Can't go back. But one of them, I think.
There's no way 2003 Riesling is good.
No, it's just not good. It was not good. So he's like, let's go back to your stash. So we ended up getting a Gewürz from Swedish Hill.
All right.
That's the bottle you donate to me.
Sean, what are you going to do with 20-year-old Riesling?
Nothing. Throw it away.
Are we shooting them? What do we? I don't want to shoot glass.
And so when we went,
are we gonna distill it? Can we distill it?
It's poured out. It's gone.
Oh,
it's gone. It was not good.
Yeah,
I couldn't get the smell out. It was so bad. Drink it. I thought maybe cook with it, but I don't know if it's healthy.
Sean, 20-year-old wine, 20-year-old red wine. Sometimes is a good thing.
Yeah.
20-year-old white wine is rarely a good thing.
Rare.
Sometimes it's a good thing.
It was not.
It's usually not.
No. But it was exciting. So we went to Black and Blue last night. You ever been there? Rochester?
No.
You need to.
I've been to Red, White, and Blue in Winchester, Virginia.
Is it like a barbecue place, chicken place?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. No, Black and Blue in Rochester, it's like mostly like steaks. It's like really nice. Like you would like it.
But do they have vegetarian options for the lady?
They do. They do.
Okay.
Sadly, they do.
Are they good vegetarian options?
I don't remember. I saw a V down there, and I was like, "Oh, it's for them." But
it's not for me. But
no, Black and Blue, man. So I already decided that I wanted to go with the ribeye. Kevin had to explain to me the difference with meats and everything because I don't really honestly know. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's beautiful on the inside.
Fancy.
It's fancy. It's fancy as
it's
fuck.
It's almost as nice as the tavern.
So we went with a tuna tartare. We shared the tuna tartare, which I thought was delicious.
Did you get any
oysters? We didn't get any oysters this time. Because we didn't want to eat too much because we have to save room for the meat. And the meat was, oh my God, I took a picture of it. It was so good. I can't stop thinking about it.
Can anybody explain to me why you make meatballs out of Wagyu?
No idea.
It seems like the only thing. I mean, it should just be a steak. But okay. Yeah, okay. It looks like they've cooked it properly.
So go down, and you get to pick your temperature of after the meat. Go down.
Well, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what's here. What's she crab soup?
I didn't get soup.
It's a Maryland style blue crab bisque.
Yeah.
Wedge.
Yep. So
cuts.
So I went with the we both went with the ribeye.
You got to get the ribeye.
You got the ribeye, and we got
the porterhouse or the cowboy style are pretty good too.
We got the black truffle butter, which is under sauces.
Oh, you got to pay extra for that kind of action, or does it come with it?
I don't know. And you can add seafood with it to make it surf your turf. I didn't pick anything.
You got to surf it up.
Kev picked the lump blue crab, and we put it on top of his steak, or his ribeye, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
So I went with I didn't show you the inside. Oh my God. Oh, I wish I took a picture. I went with the medium rare.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Oh my God. And we went with the mashed potatoes.
Did you both get mashed potatoes?
No, we shared it. You don't need we can share.
Wait, did you share a single steak?
No, we got our own ribeyes.
But you only got one side.
I got the potatoes and he added the crab, and I took like a bite of the crab, but I didn't really want the crab.
Oh, because the sides cost extra.
Yeah.
The French fries are $8. You don't just get them.
I saw people ordering French fries, and I'm like, why are you ordering French fries?
Because they're hand cut with herb aioli. They might be really good.
Maybe. And then the waiter was really, really nice. So he was like, I'm like, oh, I'm looking for a rosé. And he's like, oh, well, we have this rosé from Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. They have a winery. And I should have said, no.
Yeah, no is the right answer.
But he was really nice.
He sold you
No. So let me finish.
Okay.
So
sorry.
So he starts with a rosé, and I'm like, oh, okay. So he's talking about how delicious it is, and that's it. And I'm like, what are the grapes they use? And he's like, I'm like, is it Cab Franc? He's like, yeah, Cab Franc. I'm like, is it a blend? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what's the blend? Couldn't answer the blend question, which is fine.
He didn't know.
He's like,
he didn't memorize the label.
He didn't, because it's Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. He thought just by saying that people are gonna want it,
right?
And I'm like, well, let me ask a couple of questions. So he's like, why don't you just try some and see if you like it? I'm like, no, let's just go for it. I'm cool with it. I took a sip. I'm like,
no. You should have had the taste.
No, I should have.
Yeah, but never celebrity liquors and wines. Just say no. Just say no.
say no.
Or you know what? Like if you want to take a taste, sure.
So he comped it.
He comped it.
And
Because you were like, this tastes like straight ammonia.
I try really hard to be pleasant in public. And I'm like, he's like, how was it? I'm like, it was okay. But you know what? It's fine. We'll go with it. I'll drink it. And he's like, no. I'll comp it. But there's a local one. It's a Lamoureux. I'm like, done. Because Lamoureux is always good.
Lamoureux's solid.
Yeah, Lamoureux. I'm like, why? I didn't look at the other menu that Kevin was hogging.
I'm just flummy.
Don't be flummy. But highly recommend you guys should go to Black and Blue. Oh shit, Sean said a lot. Sorry, Sean.
You fancy man, you. Squirrel tartare, that'd be nice. Are you in the woods right now, Sean?
I hope so. $8 French fries.
I think, Sean, are you in the woods in a tree right now?
I hope so. But you need to go.
Bow season started for deer yesterday in New York State, in the southern zone, at least. I don't know where else. Hey-o.
Oh, Sean's the best. Still haven't met him yet. Would that be an experience?
Yeah, you missed him at the distillery.
I did.
Yeah.
Recently?
No, like last year.
Oh. He'll be there later today.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Yeah, so definitely go. I think you'd really enjoy it. You and Irene.
All right. Well, I'll show her the menu and I'll start saving my money because it didn't look cheap.
No, it's not gonna be cheap.
It's not gonna be cheap.
No, you should do it like to celebrate.
And my stocks are down, so.
Oh, stocks, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
There's this new brewery that opened up.
Oh yeah.
Relative Risk.
Relative Gravity.
Relative something. It's on Earl's Hill Road. Off of 14.
Relative Risk. I don't know.
Yeah. So they opened up recently.
Where is it? Earl's Hill Road?
It's on Earl's Hill Road.
Like in Stanley?
No, it's off of 14.
Yeah. Like in Stanley?
That's not Stanley, bro. It's like Penyon, Benton area.
Listen,
pull it up. It's not Stanley. I can tell you that right now. But I've been meaning to go. I have met the couple before at my bar that I no longer own. And they talked about how they wanted to open up a brewery. Earl's Hill Road, Relative Risk. Where are you looking?
No, I'm going to show you a map of Stanley.
Oh my God. Anyways, so
with Earl's Hill Road right in the middle of it.
Oh my God. But that's not the one I'm talking about. Anyways, so if you have a chance to check out this brewery, you should.
What's it called?
Relative Risk. No, stop. Why'd you put Stanley in it? Damn you. Oh, look at that. It's in Penyon.
Yeah, well, Penyon is partly.
Stop it.
Here we go.
Stop it. Just stop. They recently opened up. I want to go check it out because I love beer.
Okay, so you haven't had this beer yet?
Haven't been. I finally went to Big Alice, though.
Have you been to the Stag, the Seneca Stag?
We went together.
Okay, listen.
Remember? It was the time where I drove you and Irene around. It was after bingo at the Grist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
yep, been there.
Bingo at the Grist.
Apparently, I am not that memorable in your life.
Look, see Stanley.
Way all the way out there.
Bologna. Is it in Bologna?
It says Penyon.
Looks like it's in Bologna.
1166 Earl's Hill, Penyon.
But Bologna's a hamlet. Why is it?
New York.
Everything is wrong about this.
Yeah, stop looking at it.
I'm going to stop looking
Wednesday through Saturday. There's a Sunday time. Look, beer.
Hey, they have hats.
They have the swag already. That's pretty impressive. And they have wines. They have Scout wine there too. Oh, there's a new brewery open up in Newark. I have no desire to go to Newark.
Okay, listen. I know. Sean. Find out if it's any good for us first.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about going to this new brewery in Newark.
Yeah, Big Alice is pretty good. I liked the beer there.
Yeah.
No one has any desires for income. I still haven't been to that new distillery on Cuca.
The Crooked Lake or whatever it
Yeah, I
is,
hear good
but that
things.
it's all spelled wrong.
Well, that too. But I mean, I hear really good things about it. Come on, you have all this like free time. Why aren't you doing this stuff? I can't
Listen,
like visit everything
what
myself.
makes you think I have free time?
Yep. You should make time. I don't like when you look at me like that.
I'm working.
Really intense.
I'm just working a lot right now.
Really intense. Yeah. The eyes.
I know. I'm just working a lot right now.
Yeah. So they have like these flights. Oh, it looks so cool. Look at that. Oh, can we talk about another distillery when Jesse's not around? Jesse, we're still loyal to you.
I don't think Jesse cares if we talk about other distilleries, but I've never been there, so I've got nothing to say.
I will go there one day. One day I will go there, but not today.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Do people see when you pull things up like that or not? Or is it just us?
I can show people.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I have to like actively show it to them.
Oh, okay. I just thought.
Otherwise, I'm just looking. We've just been sitting here staring silently for the past.
I'm aware, and I tried to make sure we didn't do that. Anything else that's new with you?
Start a slush fund, and I'll go visit all of those places for you. Yeah, listen, Sean, if you can figure out a way for me to start a slush fund, then we'll all go visit all these places.
Go fund me.
But for now, it's not. Yeah, does anybody want to join my Patreon? Patreon, you can support It's Rare and get us out on site to some of these cool places.
It's true. It is true.
Or if you're opening a place and you want to comp us some drinks and get some exposure, that's cool too.
We like exposure. Sell pics of your feet on OnlyFans. Is that wait, Sean, have you been doing that? How's that going for you? I need to know.
Is there a special OnlyFans for Trenchfoot? We've been trying to figure out. I can't figure out how to open an OnlyFans account. I don't even know.
Have you been trying?
I think I've been trying to figure out how to
figure it out.
Sell pictures of my feet.
I think my feet are better than your feet.
I don't know. I've got pretty good feet.
I have great feet. Yeah. I'm retired. It's going great. Oh, I don't understand where all the money's going. So we went shopping up in Rochester, and we're like walking through Target, and it's just a mess. It's like a hurricane went through there.
Somebody was saying that yesterday. Why are people still going to Target?
Why not? We need stuff to buy. Why? Clothes. Kids need clothes like all the time, or jackets, because it's jacket season. But it's like literally, Kev was taking pictures. It's just like it's mayhem. I'm like, do these department stores not have enough people just to straighten it up, or are kids just going through here and be like playing hide and seek and throwing things around? But
sorry, there's
zombies.
Some sirens.
Zombies are coming. But I feel like that was in other stores too, and I'm like, it was just a complete disaster. Not Dick's yesterday. Though. Dick's wasn't like that. Dick's was on point.
We're not going to talk about Dick's.
I love Dick's.
We're not talking about Dick's.
Okay.
Because Dick's is a big old shit burger, and expensive. I will never shop at Dick's. I will never give them my money. I just
wanted to get a Bill shirt for Porsche, and I'm like, I am not spending this much money on a shirt, just a long sleeve shirt. For Porsche, for like, it was insane. I'm not spending $40-$50 on this stuff. No, get out of here. This is what
for a shirt that's gonna fit her for like 4 months.
That's why I was like, I wanted to get her like a small like adult, and Kevin's like, she can't fit that. I'm like, she'll grow into it, and it was cheap. It was like $27. I should have just got
it. If you could find a way to make baggy clothes be in style right now, then like tight clothes be in style like 2 years from now, you could save a lot of money.
You know what I wish? I wish clothes would grow with you. Like, oh, you put on some 5-10 pounds. I'm going to grow with you on this. I wish clothes would do that. Mm. Oh, you've lost 10-12 pounds. I'm going to shrink for you. Mm-hmm. Grow, shrink. That'd be great if clothes could just do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back on the shrinking clothes diet.
You look smaller.
You think so?
I'm just blowing up everywhere, but you look smaller.
Oh, I don't know if I am, but I just started about a week ago back on the carnivore.
For reals?
Yep.
Do you think since you've been hanging out with somebody cool and awesome that you put on some weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. It's a couple pounds.
Well, yeah, and anyway.
Anyways. Sean. You should get a shirt that says that.
No, we're not going to support Dick's. Dick's is a horrible place with a horrible ownership.
Got it.
That's all I'll say.
Okay. I've been going to the gym, though. It's just I can't eat better.
It's hard. It's hard to eat better.
And I feel like when we're getting older, like when I wake up in the morning, my face is like all poofy. I'm like, can we stop doing that? Can we just like I don't enjoy getting older. It's really annoying.
Well,
I can't do it.
I agree.
Drink more water. I know that. I've been trying to drink more water. And this is not water, but still.
What is it?
It's a Kickstart.
Is that just like coffee but with sugar in it?
There's no coffee
and other stuff.
There's caffeine, 10% juice, and coconut water.
Oh, that does not sound healthy at all.
We used to buy coffee for each other all the time. No,
can I real quick?
Stop it. Stop.
I just want to see.
Why?
So
Why are you poking me?
Per container, 14 grams of sugar. Sorry, 19 grams of sugar.
Did they?
Interesting.
Did Dick sell guns and ammo at one point?
They used to.
Oh.
They used to, and then they got political and took all of their guns and ammo off the shelf.
No shish kebabs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just like what, most of these. Hi, Chelsea.
Chelsea,
yes. We gotta see you soon. We gotta get together. Been a long time.
Phil wants a shirt.
I do not need a shirt that says I love Dick's.
Just make sure it's black.
I hate Dick's. I hate
black.
That they are making a political statement with what they do with their guns and ammo section, their hunting section. They basically just kicked everybody to the wayside in a day over like some political bullshit that was just hot in the news that week.
Yeah.
And Walmart, same thing. I try not to give them my money because they will only sell. They've gotten away from selling anything that's not considered a hunting caliber.
Oh.
So Runnings tries. So I go to Runnings to buy.
Are they not doing it
guns
anymore?
and ammo?
Yeah.
But they just have a hard time getting stock. So Sean. Yeah, Runnings.
Sorry.
Like I can't even hardly get reloading supplies anymore.
Runnings. So where do you get your stuff now, man?
I usually order it from midwayusa.com. Although I ordered like 600 cases for reloading. I found this new website that is like, it's like a Google for reloading supplies. And so I was trying to find cases and I got these nice Starline nickel plated brass. I got 600 for like a couple $100 or less.
Oh, there we go.
And so that was a good purchase, and just trying to keep the stock up because what New York State is doing now.
What's New York State
makes
doing?
Everything a lot more challenging. They're doing
Shocking.
it so like for reloaders like me, it's a limited supply. It's harder to get stuff. But if I was buying factory ammunition now, they make you do. I mean, I don't know if they're actually doing it in practice, but they're supposed to be making people do a background check, like a full-on background check
before they sell it to you.
Every time they buy ammunition.
So you sign a consent form saying that they can run your background check.
I don't know what you have to fill out, but you have to do like what you would typically do with like NICS, I would assume, for if you were buying a gun. Like people think, oh, you just go into Walmart and you buy a shotgun, you walk out with it, but
Yeah, you
that
can't
it's
do that
not
now.
quite that simple.
Can't do that now.
You do have to have, you have to have an ID. You have to fill out forms that go to the, that they use for background checks and reporting for the federal government and stuff like that. And so they're trying to make it so that you have to do that for ammo as well. I don't know if they've actually figured out a way to enact it yet, though, because there's a system in place where the federal government helps with background checks for guns, but I don't know if they're helping with the background checks for ammo yet.
Okay.
So, but either way, a lot simpler that I can just order stuff online. The problem is that I have to get it shipped. It can't go through the post office. And it like I have to pay hazmat fees and ground shipping only on a bunch of the stuff that I get.
You have to pay hazmat fees?
Yeah.
What's that like?
Usually like $10 or $20 on top of whatever you buy. So it behooves you to buy larger quantities.
Yeah.
But then usually what they are doing on these websites is people are hoarding. So usually what they do is they limit, you can only buy one of these. So you buy
like one case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So like whatever this is. So like say I get 1,000 primers. They'll have a limit that you can only buy one box of 1,000.
Okay.
And then but you have to pay the like $15 or whatever for the hazmat fee, no matter how many you've purchased. So then I try to get the gunpowder at the same time.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah.
And whatever else. Like I try to make it a big order.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, like, is there another kind of primers that I can buy so I can get one of those too?
Throw a t-shirt in there.
Money's tight, but ammo is necessary.
Sean says, "Be careful with Midway."
That can be your t-shirt.
Yeah, be careful with Midway and cheaper than dirt. Some prices are okay, and every once in a while they gouge the shit out of
your stuff. Don't worry, I'm definitely checking prices on this stuff. I don't buy anything without heavily researching the prices.
Yeah, you're the type of guy who researches a lot of stuff. You are that person.
Especially if I'm spending over $100 on something, I'm gonna like look at it for 4 days before I buy
it, which is very, very smart. And you drop it off at your place because you said you can't go through the post office, right?
What I mean is that it can't go through the mail. Like it has to be shipped through like FedEx or UPS. And I think it's just FedEx now. I think UPS has tried to make it so you can't ship through UPS anymore.
Oh, I see.
So I think it might just be FedEx.
Awesome.
But if FedEx will bring it, I'll buy it.
When's the next time you go hunting?
November 20th. Sean, what's the first day? I think.
Sean,
let me look.
You don't even know?
Well, it's the Saturday before Thanksgiving, whatever that is.
Oh.
So yeah, so the 20th.
Guess where I'm going on November 26th.
Is that the day after Thanksgiving?
Yeah. It's the Friday after Thanksgiving, or we don't call it Black Friday anymore.
I hope you're gonna go opt outside.
I'm gonna watch a hockey game.
Oh yeah, Buffalo
Rangers.
Let's go.
Rangers.
Why?
Because my boyfriend likes the Rangers.
Let's go Buffalo.
Are you gonna watch the football game today, dude? 1:00.
I'm not gonna watch the football game today. Sorry.
Phil forgets what seasons are open. We know.
Well, listen. No. Here's the reason. No, here's why he says that. There's a story behind that.
Okay.
So we're talking about. I've been considering getting a bow or a crossbow or a muzzleloader or something so I can extend my season a bit. And I said, well, anyway, in another week or two, I'll be out in the woods for early gun season. And he goes, you mean the early gun season that's only open in certain wildlife management areas and ended 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I guess. Yep, that's the one. God damn it.
Sean's like a wittier version of you.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so exactly.
I want an invite of when Sean comes up. I I think it'll be a great.
I think we got to go to Newark to
Fine,
check out
fair
this
enough.
brewery.
I thought he lived in Virginia or something. I know nothing about Sean other than he gives us shit on here, which I really appreciate. I would like to meet this guy. This is Jesse's friend, though, right?
No, it's my friend.
Oh, he's your friend?
So Chelsea that's commenting was one of my best friends in college, and Sean is her husband.
Oh, wow. I'm just coming to the party right now. I'm not as much as an asshole in person as I'm online.
It's true.
Awesome.
It's true.
Well, it looks like we're going to be going to Newark sometime then.
Gonna have to.
Just to meet these guys.
Yep.
Yes, I think it'll be great. Looking forward to it.
Irene's been asking too.
Oh,
she wants to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think all of us need to go. I filter myself in person pretty well. Please don't. I want it all. I'll be disappointed. I don't want to be disappointed. Constantly disappointed.
Jesus.
Yeah, let me ask you a question about relationships.
Oh boy.
Do you think people change when they are in a relationship?
Yeah, of course.
Or is it that expectations change within a relationship?
Both.
I think both too. A little bit of both. People grow. People change a little bit.
I'd hope so.
But I definitely think that constant disappointment to everyone. I feel like expectations, like kind of like maybe in the beginning of a relationship, you want to be on point with everything. You know, after a while, you're like, yeah, I won't bring you like breakfast in bed anymore, or whatever people do in the beginning of relationships. They kind of like, I don't need to do this so much, right? I'm not talking about my own relationship. I was just talking about what I heard on a podcast earlier this week, and I wanted to pick your brain about it. And Jesse's not here because.
Okay, so what's the question now?
Do you think people change in a relationship, or do you just think expectations change between two people?
Yeah, both, right?
Both?
Both, for sure.
It's a lot of work.
It's both for sure.
Do you ever think when you're in your relationship, Sean, you too, Chelsea, if you're still around, do you ever think, man, relationships are this is hard. This is so hard. Do you ever think that way sometimes? I thought that this morning.
Not really.
No, you don't? Oh, you're in the beginning. Still the beginning.
Yeah, it's only been
I don't think
9 months.
Has it been 9 months?
I don't know, January 24th. We went to that comedy show. It was our first date.
Okay. That's fun. Right,
so I don't know, whatever that, eight and a half months.
7 months. 6 months. Regardless. You should go to Black and Blue for your 1-year anniversary.
Probably not. Okay. We probably won't do that.
Okay. It's good. It's good stuff.
I like your enthusiasm, but
yeah,
we probably won't do that.
Okay. I don't know. Just thoughts. Did Jesse set a date yet for his wedding, or I just want to know if I'm invited?
You know what? I think that the world wants to know.
Because I texted in the group and he did not respond. So I don't know what that means. Other than maybe I'm just not invited to the wedding, which is fine. I just want to crash it later.
Jesse, the world needs to know. I know that you're home, just relaxing.
Yeah.
And I hope that you can chime in.
Pick a date.
Let us know what the date is. So we can all be there.
We still do the babe thing between me and the kids.
Oh, I do too.
Oh my God, babe. Oh my God. He's a meme.
He is a meme.
He's a meme. He doesn't even know it. That's the best meme.
I got so many good memes this week. I have to say, there was one day, I had like a 1-day meme lull where I didn't see any good memes. And then just like all these fantastic memes just flooded into my life.
Can we talk about them?
No, they're horrible memes. But I'll show you later if you want.
Okay.
That's true. I could see why, they're one of those high school sweetheart situations. So
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Lucky.
So you became people together. So you can't really change much when you are, like when you weren't a person yet. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but like, but when you're a teen, just looking back at
Mm.
everybody that I know,
Mhm.
including myself,
Mm.
like who you are as a teenager has some is like mildly reflected on who you are as an adult. Like there's some little like things that you keep, but um, I don't know.
I am trying to go back to that person in high school a little bit because with my past,
You're too busy.
I was busy. I felt like I was suppressed. Um, I just
Did you say oppressed?
suppressed
Suppressed.
because like I felt like I couldn't really be myself for like the longest time. And my high school friend who's just like, I remember you how you were back then and you were just happy and you were outgoing and you were affectionate and I changed a lot since then. And I'm trying to now I have time to slowly go back and give myself some time to be that person again.
Or just be whoever the next person is.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly,
like you don't
exactly.
have to try to go back and
No,
emulate something that
no. Well,
it's
exactly.
like just what's the thing now?
I was
Like
like
what's
so down and so depressed for so many years,
yeah.
but now I feel so much lighter. I feel so much more. I feel a lot more positive. And there's been days where I'm like, oh, it sucks, like today sucks or whatever. And that's just normal.
Hmm.
But now it's just since a lot of weight has been lifted off my shoulders recently, I feel a lot more happier, and I can feel like I can give more in my relationships with my people.
Nice.
I tried telling Kevin he's my person, and he's like, "Don't do that." He's
All
like,
right.
that's like my Grey's Anatomy." I'm like, "I've
He
never seen
doesn't.
Grey's Anatomy." So,
Oh,
because he's like, I don't think of him as my boyfriend. I think of his as more than that. Because boyfriend to me, like, it's weird. It's like
it's
I'm.
weird. So wait, so that you're my person thing, that's from
I think it's from. He told me from Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's
I've
Anatomy.
never
I've never seen
seen
it,
it, so it's just. I think it's a little older.
but I always like over the past like 4 years or so, I started hearing people say that like, oh, like she's not your person, she is your person, whatever. Like
Yeah.
I,
I well,
it's weird. It's weird to me.
I was
Like
trying to think of what the other word or not label, but just oh my gosh. Yeah.
there you go.
I'm just
Yep.
trying to like find I just don't like saying when I introduce Kevin, I'm like, this is my Kevin. I
Yeah,
don't like to say this is my boyfriend Kevin because it just sounds weird.
because he's a man.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
I'm
boyfriend and girlfriend is a weird term.
when you're in your late 30s, it
I
is
feel like boyfriend and girlfriend was invented for like
teenagers.
teenagers,
Yeah.
and but it was invented when you were married at like 17, and and we just kept it because we didn't have a word for people who were not married, but who
This is my roommate.
like were like
What's what
together long term.
we're not married. We're past the point of boyfriend and girlfriend. We don't live together, but this is my I don't want to say partner, but this is
Because
my
it
guy.
sounds gay.
It sounds like a business partner too.
Oh, okay.
So it's like this is my Kevin.
Whenever I hear, I like maybe it's just the small town I grew up in the 90s
Maybe.
and 2000s kind of thing.
Yeah.
But whenever I hear somebody say my partner, I'm like,
You're,
wait a
you're
minute, you're gay? Like, I thought you, I thought you were talking about a woman.
no.
No. Oh, wait.
No. So what is that? I don't know what that other word could possibly
Not that
be.
there's anything wrong with that. I just,
We know. Well, I'm glad you said that. It's not like I know you don't mean that, but I don't
yeah.
know what that is. Oh, I was fucking with Kevin too. We were walking around Eastview. I'm like, oh, you're gonna take me over to K's because I just like to fuck with him because I'm so
Maybe you should
happy.
get a promise ring.
Oh, was it Seinfeld? Sean, you're my person.
No, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, not there's anything. No, okay,
Not
okay,
that
okay.
there's
I'm
anything
sorry. I
wrong
missed
with
that. I
that.
missed that. I just like I'm so comfortable and happy in this relationship because I think when I was younger, it's like, oh, we've been dating for a few years or we're living together. Like, where's the ring? And now I'm like, fuck that. Like, I like how we are now There's no crazy expectations like that, no stress. My parents aren't always asking. It's just we're comfortable with that. That's how I feel, at least.
D-
Feels good.
Two divorcees dating.
Divorces.
Divorcees
Two,
dating.
I,
Two divorcees dating.
I,
That's the thing. Like
I
the expectations are different
expect
when you're a divorcee.
it is because you don't have
Like
that.
you've already been through that
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And your family's already got the wedding they wanted.
Mhm.
And they got the divorce that they didn't. And
You are so absolutely right.
So-
My mother got the wedding she wanted.
yeah.
You were right because I didn't care. I wanted a clam bake. My mom's like, no. And I'm like, why? Because I want that.
Because the wedding's not about you. It's about your mother.
And I'm okay with that. My mom did a lot for me growing up. If that's what my mom wanted, damn it, I showed up.
It's like
I threw up too.
I kind of compare it to graduation sometimes. That like both times that I graduated,
Yep.
I did not give a shit about the ceremony.
Nope.
And the advice I was given is, it's not about you.
Mm-mm.
Your family was there
Mhm.
and they helped you get here, and you're
Mhm.
gonna walk up on that stage
Mhm.
so that they can watch you do that, because that's
That's what this is for.
this is for.
Yeah.
It's not about you.
It's not about you. I don't want that for my daughter. I want to be like, "Are you sure you really want to do this?"
To walk at graduation.
No. Like marriage. I'm like, sure you don't really want to do this?
Are you sure? It's not too late.
Yeah, I mean, we can end this quickly,
You could just live in sin.
or you can just live with me. That's cool too.
You could have cats.
Oh, I gotta tell you a story. Well, I'll tell you now. So Portia's like, we're not moving, right? Because she's fearful that we're gonna move in with Kev, right? I'm like, no, that's not happening anytime like soon. She's like, well, Kevin doesn't like cats, or like he doesn't like Peppa. I'm like, well, Peppa doesn't like him. That's different. But regardless,
That is different.
She's like, I guess we're just gonna have to wait till Peppa dies.
Oh my God. Does she know how long cats live?
No. She's like, this cat's 5 and she's an indoor cat. This cat's gonna live forever.
You're gonna have this cat for at least 15 more years.
I think so. And I told her, I'm like, look, I'm not putting on hold for a cat. I can tell you that right now. I'm not doing that. When that time comes, if and when it ever comes, I'm not sure. It's not gonna happen now. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. But like, I'm glad we're having this conversation though. Like, this is a worry that's on her mind. I'm glad she's communicating this.
It's good that she's comfortable to say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She didn't want to. I had to drag it out of her. And then finally when she said, she's like, I hope I don't hurt your feelings. I'm like, no, God, no. I want you to be honest.
Yeah.
That's so important to be honest.
I just don't want to like ball that up and carry it around worrying about that you're like whatever.
And I looked over at the cat. The cat just looked at me. I'm like, you fucking cat. Peppa. I gotta tell you a story later.
Okay.
I gotta tell you a story. From now on, Portia makes sure that she shuts that front door.
Oh no.
Yeah. I can't tell you the story now because people will tell Portia the story and it's not gonna be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
Football. Okay, so get this.
I'm gonna try to get some chicken wings at the Laurentide.
Oh, there's chicken wings.
My
there?
goal.
Oh yeah, there is chicken wings.
My goal is they started doing food on Sundays now.
They didn't. They done
I'm
it
not
for
sure
a little
if it's
bit.
like, like for the past month.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know what to do with my hand. Sesame chicken. Jesus.
So 1:00 Bills game, 1:00 also Giants game. So my partner, my Kevin enjoys watching Giants.
Can you get it on both TVs?
So we can combine our TVs. So we have a TV
that picture in picture.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Where he can grab his other TV in his room, and we can just put it someplace else in whichever room we're going to watch it. We're going to need a third TV because the Yankees are also playing at 1:30 today, and we all know eventually Judge is going to hit that other home run. So
you don't want to miss that live.
No.
Gotta see it live.
Gotta see it live.
Fuck it,
So
we'll do it live.
there's like 3. We need 3 TVs
Okay.
today.
3 TVs. That's insane.
Are you gonna do
Can
the
you
boot
do-
camp at Laurentide?
What boot camp?
There's a boot camp. Burpees for beers.
What are you talking about?
How do you not know this? You go there like all the time.
Well, look, I told you I've been busy. October 1st, that's yesterday. Our first ever LBC Burpees and Beers boot camp kicks off at 10:30 a.m.
Yeah.
$20 class includes your post boot camp drink.
Yeah.
Bring a mat and your own water. Then we move on to the Nectar of the Gods, pouring 12 p.m. ish.
That's cool.
Hey, Sean, did you get to bring your own mat when you went to boot camp? And did they give you beers after 2 hours or whatever?
It's probably an
after an hour and a half.
It's probably an hour.
Oh my god,
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're definitely gonna have the Bills game on because they're a Bills backer bar.
Yeah.
$12 dozen. This is 6 days ago, but
Pouring. Yeah.
$12 dozen wings special last week. So I'm hoping that they've got that today because I could really go for some.
It's $12, is it? That's a good number.
I could go for some winger dingers today. I tell you what.
If I've already went to boot camp, can I
First
just have the beer?
so we need a third.
We need a third TV.
Sean,
no,
you should.
No, we have the third TV.
Sean, Laurentide Beer Company. Have you been there yet?
Has he been here?
Have you been to Laurentide yet? You've got to get
No,
to
I
the
don't think
Laurentide.
so.
They've got fantastic beer, fantastic food, and they're serving on Sundays now. And I think you should walk in there and ask them that
Like,
question.
Look, I've already done
I've
this
already
boot
done
camp.
boot camp. Can I get the beer now?
Is he still physically fit?
Sean.
Not you, Sean. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how fit he is.
How fit is Sean?
I
Can he
don't-
do burpees?
I know he can climb a tree.
Oh, with like a ladder? No, he said no.
I mean, so I can't tell his story, but you know, he
it's
he
fine.
had an injury in the military, so
I see.
that has limited his capacity to do intense exercise.
I understand.
So
I'm just fat. I can't do any of that. I've been trying though. I've been doing these other like workouts at the gym, so I downloaded this app because I would go to the gym.
What's
and, like,
the app?
It's the Jillian Michaels app.
The Jillian Michaels app.
Do not knock my app. I swear to God, I love my Jillian Michaels.
Are you-
Stop it?
Are you gonna be the biggest loser?
I hope so. They win. No, because I can't eat properly. Like I don't eat properly. I need to do better
Okay.
in eating.
Yeah, me too.
So like I shouldn't eat after 7:00.
And that's why I'm gonna get wings.
Wings are good. I do 12-ounce descending curls. Oh, I got you. Yeah, bud. We all.
Yeah, I'm fixing to.
I feel like my body's just getting ready for winter. I feel like this is happening on its own.
I'm seriously going I'm going hardcore on the carnivore because I saw a number on the scale that I did not like.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I'm not gonna have that. I just bought all these pants that fit me a year ago that don't now.
So when you're just doing the carnivore, that means no alcohol.
Well, that's my one exception to the rule because when I was doing carnivore before, I was still losing weight even though I was drinking alcohol. I went 3 weeks without alcohol.
Yeah.
And then I started drinking again, and I still lost the weight. And I lost it like.
You didn't drink beer though.
I was losing like 5 pounds a week.
You didn't drink beer
even while drinking beer.
What?
Yeah. I was losing 5 pounds a week even while drinking beer because that was the only thing I was eating that wasn't fat and protein.
I can't do it again. I tried to. My body was like,
you kind of tried.
I kind of tried.
You kind of tried.
Kind of tried.
And I give you credit for kind of trying.
I kind of tried.
But you didn't do what I suggested that you should do, which is go hardcore for 3 weeks.
That's a lot of weeks.
3 is not a lot in the grand scheme.
3 days is
If you can't
doable.
go hardcore carnivore for 3 full weeks, you should not start.
Mm,
That's my advice to anybody thinking about carnivore diet is if you can't go hardcore carnivore for 3 full weeks, don't bother. It's a good. You should come do some 16-ounce curls at the Laurentide with us someday.
boop, boop,
Be fun.
boop, boop.
Bring the family. They've
Bring the
got food.
fam.
They've got food
Does he
now.
have kids?
Listen, we're not going to spread all of his personal information on
Okay.
the podcast because we know that we know at least that the NSA and probably the ATF and the FBI are all watching right now. That's like I'm not sure how they get it to say 3 because maybe they've got 2 of them are sharing a monitor or something. I don't know,
Possibly.
but we know that they're monitoring us.
Okay. Makes sense.
So I don't want to spread all of his
I
information
hope they
around.
like all my Kevin stories.
All I want to know is do you know about the water at Camp Lejeune?
Nope.
Oh no. I get emails every single day about some kind of a like a what is it? There's a class action lawsuit about the water at Camp Lejeune, and I get an email every day. I get like 20 emails that are junk for every one that I read, and I like. It's like the only thing you can do is change your email address.
I like my email address.
There's a new Me Too, right? Because it's just like simple, and you want to have it be simple. But there's see what I'm saying, Sean? Okay, that sounds good, Sean. We'll compromise. I'll bring a crowler for you.
Here we go.
You just let me know what type of beer you would like, and I'll bring you a crowler from the Laurentide.
Oktoberfest.
The Oktoberfest is excellent right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been aging and improving. What were we
It's
talking
the only
about?
time our age in beer and meat, people, not so much.
Oh, the email. So there's a new email service where, and I'm trying to remember what it is.
Lawyers always want to get rich. You going through a divorce? Great. There's businesses involved? Great. There are kids involved? Great. You hate each other? Even better. Let's just do it.
There's a new email service, and I can't remember what it is. But basically, when you sign up for stuff, you can get like a spoof email address
Oh.
that goes to your email address.
Oh.
So you do like I love dicks at gmail.com or whatever.
Yeah.
And it would forward that email would come to your inbox,
Mm-hmm.
but they wouldn't have your actual email address.
Oh, I see.
So then they can't sell it to a bunch of companies to like steal your information.
Gotcha.
And send you like millions of junk emails.
I don't like junk emails.
I do not either. I've got 5,000 unread emails right now, and it causes me stress. And people are like, "How can you have that many unread emails?"
I have like
Listen,
20,000.
2 years ago, I kept it at 0.
Did you?
100% of the time kept it at 0.
Yeah.
And now it's at like 5,000, and it's like I'm buried under this pile of emails. And yeah, it's like low key stress. I should sue
Look.
the junk email.
These are all my emails.
That looks like the quote I got for building a driveway to our campground.
I just got another email. Damn it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That is insane.
A lot of emails.
I don't know, but there's some kind of I wish I could think of what it was, but there's a new email service where you can do that, and you can have it so that the email works. You can generate like a temporary email address that you can use if you're ordering stuff off of websites or
I see.
like whatever. So you never have to give away your real email address.
It's personal.
Yeah. Yeah, the lawyers do want to get rich.
Always.
All the veterans will get like 94 cents. And the lawyers will come out as like with $100 million each.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe more.
People get rich.
Alcoholic beer, simple things, not IPAs. Normally PBR Yingling. Okay. Do you like light beer?
Kolsch. Pilsner.
That sounds good. something I
Ambers.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some good.
We
There's
got
some
some
there's some great choices there, so
awesome
we'll figure it
choices.
out.
Awesome choices around here. Well, we gotta get ready. It's like 12:05.
Yeah, it's time. Thank you for joining us this lovely fucking cold morning. What is this bullshit?
It's not cold.
I know that you're. How are you not cold?
I'm not cold.
You're the one that tells me it's cold when it's like 84 in the summertime.
No, I was cold last night, but no.
You're the one that wears a turtleneck and a vest in July, and you're saying it's not cold.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'll see y'all later. I can't deal with this bullshit.
Hot flashes.
Okay.
Who's there? It's Rahr. Who's there? It's Rahr. Come fill your time, this pot's for all. From the Finger Lakes, join in the call. Learn something new about the Cuca Trail, upstate New York, every episode I tell. Who's there? It's Rahr. Who's there? It's Rahr. It's Rahr.